encourage people to ignore any and all conspiracies they see around them, because all will amount to nothing in 2012 when Planet X passes by and the world changes. Though the crossing of the galactic ecliptic may well be an evolutionary event, it is an event that is unavoidable and one that should be embraced.
Watching the belief in the dog spread, I was fascinated to hear what a psychic would make of it. So Dawn asked Sally Morgan if she'd like to come along and give her views.
And you feel energies here?
Oh. As soon as I got out of the car. This, if lucky, can get people to focus their mind in a certain way that creates, I believe, this positive energy, then great. We want lucky here.
Now I needed to find out once and for all if we really had, bizarrely, created a lucky dog. So in the spirit of open-minded inquiry, I decided to put the dog to the test. But before the bet is placed, I'm going to have to tell that person and the rest of the town that the dog they're relying on has no powers. And I made the whole thing up.
Apollo tries to prove he is a god by casting lightning and growing very large. However, they don't buy into it and instead understand that he must be getting his power from an external source.
Apollo taps a flow of energy and channels it through his body?
That would seem most likely, sir.
Say, 5,000 years ago, a highly sophisticated group of space travelers landed on Earth, around the Mediterranean. Yes, to the simple shepherds and tribesmen of early Greece, creatures like that would have been gods, especially if they had the power to alter their form at will and command great energy. In fact, they couldn't have been taken for anything else.
Anyways, they find out that the source of Apollo's power is a large structure on the planet and destroy it, putting Apollo back in his place. In episode 35, called The Apple, Kirk and his crew are on a planet with a defense system that casts lightning bolts. Oop, there goes another red shirt. The crew find an indigenous people who call themselves the Feeders of Vol. Vol is their god and was mentioned in my previous video, for Vol has the head of a reptilian. The crew soon figure out that Vol is actually a machine.
Apparently our hypothesis is correct. There is no living being there. It is a machine, nothing more. Apparently our hypothesis is correct. There is no living being there. It is a machine, nothing more.
Anyways, Vol is bad, Vol is destroyed, and the people are freed. I also want to show you the last dialogue of this episode, which had quite an odd feel to it.